find it hypocritical.
Why?
I find the British media...
You've just been hypocritical.
No, I'm not, though, because I've mentioned...
You're having to go with Kane and defending Pogba.
How? I'm not defending Pogba. I used Pogba as an example to say...
You're not defending Pogba, are you?
No, but I'm just saying, like...
You can't have a go. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both. You can't be having a go with him for defending Kane.
I'm just saying...
No, what I'm saying is, so you're having a go with Harry Kane, but then you're trying to defend Pogba. And that's the... Everyone here thinks about their own football club. You've just said about... You basically saying, oh, just let Kane go. What was you thinking when... What was you thinking when... No, but what I'm saying is...
I'm lucky as a City fan.
So the Tottenham fan is saying, Harry Kane's out of order. You're saying, just let him go. Does it benefit you? When Man City were winning nothing, how would you feel when Sean Wright-Phillips went to Chelsea?
Mate, I was
you were gutted.
I was there.
You were gutted.
I'm 35,
exactly.
so I suck in clubs.
You're defending Pogba, but having a go with Kane.
What I'm saying is, I'm not defending Pogba, I'm saying the narrative around Harry Kane trying to force his way out of a club is very different to Raheem Sterling, Wayne Rooney and Paul Pogba. It's very different, and he's done worse.
Wayne Rooney basically sent out that statement. We were walking into the changing room, it was a league, I can't remember what game it was, a night game.
Champions League game.
Yeah, Champions League game. We're all walking into the changing room, Sky Sports News headline comes up, Wayne Rooney makes a statement, he wants to leave the club. Me and Giggsy had a chat with him the next morning and said, you have to go and apologise to your teammates. That was out of order. It was out of order, that. Massively out of order. To do that just before a Champions League game, mid-season, if he wants to leave, he can leave at the end of the season. He can deal with that with the manager, with the club and everything. David Beckham left, but he didn't go out before a Champions League game and say, I want to leave the club. He didn't.
Spurs were still fighting for European spots.
My point is, at that point, he did it, Wayne Rooney did it in the wrong way and he apologised to his teammates the day after. So my point is, that wasn't accepted in the United changing room at that time, because of the timing of it. If at the end of a season, Ronaldo after the Champions League victory in Moscow, he wanted to leave. But it was the end of a season, and we knew he wanted to leave. But we knew that he'd given his all for us during the season. Harry Kane gave everything for Spurs last season.
Yeah, but the season was still going.
I get that, but one game to go. I mean, come on, there's one game to go.
It was an important game. We could go all day on Harry Kane, Tottenham, transfers. I think we're going to take a...
No, I just can't stand the narrative around Harry Kane. I find it hypocritical.
Why?
I find the British media...
You've just been hypocritical.
No, I'm not, though, because I've mentioned...
You're having to go with Kane and defending Pogba.
How? I'm not defending Pogba. I used Pogba as an example, the same way I used Raheem Sterling, the same way I used Wayne Rooney as an example to the way the media and some pundits spoke about them when they wanted to leave their clubs. But when it's Harry Kane, it's... You called him a saint. That's rubbish.
No, hang on a minute. I also said he can't... No, I also said he cannot not turn up for his football club. He has to come and do his job, and he's got to do that. And he cannot basically just not turn up. For his teammates, out of respect to his teammates, I've just said that. You're ignoring that bit.
No, I know, you've still called him a footballing saint and a very professional...
Prior to that...
Not turning up for training and doing an interview during the season.
Prior to this incident, this is a footballing saint. You don't know where he goes out, he doesn't drink, he's professional, he trains every single day. He's been a footballing saint for the last 10 years, has he not?
It's just a footballer, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Right, I think before it gets too heated, we're going to take a half-time break.